Hey guys, it's 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to another edition of TEW and our WWE 2003 mod. We're on the road to WrestleMania, just a short few weeks away before the biggest event of the year. Progressing with our Smackdown storylines, and we start the show in front of a sold out 14,000 at the Dunkin' Donuts Centre in Rhode Island. It's a promo with Undertaker, Kurt Angle, accompanied by Team Angle, Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin. We also have Edge and John Cena there, obviously two guys that are going to be competing in some sort of way possibly for the US title. There's still a few things up in the air about that, but they trade words and it leads to our main event being set for this evening, Undertaker and Edge against Kurt Angle and John Cena. So a B78 here, it got the show off to a strong start, it got the crowd hotter. Undertaker and Kurt Angle came across well, Charlie Haas did not, but it did advance two storylines, including the US title storyline. So we started off the show with a poor match in the Cruiserweight division. Billy Kidman defeats Nunzio in 5:44 with the Shooting Star Press. A D+52 is pretty okay considering where they are in terms of overness. Kidman with a better performance than Nunzio with 54 to a 41. No skill improvements. It was a storytelling match of the night. I did feel it was going to be our most disappointing match, and that did lead to obviously a few negatives, alongside of course the low locker room morale. After the match though, we had a beatdown of Billy Kidman. He's got the win, but of course Nunzio has his lackeys. He has Chuck Palumbo, he has Johnny Stamboli, and the full-blooded Italians just beat down the Cruiserweight champion, and that is a D-38. Next up, we've got a good wrestling match with a decent reaction from the crowd, where we have Rey Mysterio defeat Matt Hardy in 12:06 with a 619. A pretty good B-74 here, good matchup between these two. It got the crowd hotter with Rey with a better performance than Matt, but Matt's been certainly quite surprising in this mod. Been very impressed with his level of performance. And the SmackDown Cruiserweight story has started with this segment, Matt Hardy improving in flying skills. More on that later. Hype video promoting the debut after WrestleMania of Nathan Jones. He has absolutely no overness in the US, so a 0 rating here. You will get a few of them with people who don't have any overness in the country. So hopefully that gets him a little bit. Overness will hype him up quite a good bit. There will be more people debuting. As I said, I've been watching the Smackdowns around this period, so I would expect to see Sean O'Haire. And possibly, if I can get them signed, I don't believe they are signed, La Resistance as well, Céline Grenier and Rennie Dupree. So I have a weird way I have to say their names in their accent for some reason, but yeah, so hopefully bring those people in. So yeah, we'll see how far we can take Nathan Jones, possibly better than real life, although he did get to WrestleMania in real life. He's not, unless he gets to next year's in this. Next up was a poor matchup, Jamie Noble defeating Tajiri in 7:54 with a pay dirt. I'm quite happy with that rating there. Tajiri's going to have the better performance, but what people forget is Jamie Noble was like incredible on the indie scene. Like from all the stuff I've heard, he was just unbelievable. So I really want to try and utilise him in this save. I was always entertained by him with his character and in the ring, so hopefully we can do him a bit of justice here. So good win for Jamie Noble. We then have a bikini contest just to clear the attractive women on the show. So Dawn Marie and Tori Wilson compete to B-73. I've actually noticed a lot of the segments containing the women was either mixed tags or they were actually in bikini contests or just strange angles. It was always Dawn Marie and Tori interacting pretty much until Sable get involved, and then it was something with Nydia, but there wasn't really much depth to the women's division on the SmackDown roster at this time, so that's maybe one thing we'll certainly seek to try and improve over time as well. Next up, Stephanie McMahon confirms that we will have a big multi-man cruiserweight match at WrestleMania. Billy Kidman will defend his title against Rey Mysterio, against Matt Hardy, against Tajiri, and against Nunzio after tonight's events. I might even add in Jamie Noble to make it a six-way. To be determined, but definitely we'll have those 5 at least in that championship match. So C61 and the storyline advances, losing a small bit of heat there. So the card is slowly but surely coming together, and in fact, do you know what? Because I've got a habit of forgetting things, let's actually book it in. So I've not booked anything in yet. I basically, as always, get it all down in a spreadsheet. So where are we? 6-man. There we go. We'll just say Jamie Noble added in, so I'll need to add that in at one point. Just to make it a bit easier as well, we'll filter it to males. Their maximum weight, of course, will be lightweight, and their brand is the Smackdown brand. This will slowly narrow it down. So there you go, you get Billy Kidman, you've got Rey Mysterio, you've got Tajiri. So a couple of guys will miss out on WrestleMania. And from the heel side of things, you've got Jamie Noble, you've got Matt version 1, and you've got Nunzio. So there we go, that is booked in for WrestleMania. Next up, we had a decent matchup. We had the team of Los Guerreros, Chavo and Eddie Guerrero, defeating Crash Holly and Funaki in 7:55 when Eddie defeated Funaki with Frog Splash. Eddie, of course, going to be head and shoulders above everyone else and stood out as being good here. But C plus 68. I just really need face tag teams. That's the biggest problem that I've encountered on this save. So we may see, as I say, one particular team, I don't know who, turn babyface. Might even be Los Guerreros, but I know that certainly happened in real life. The team of Haas and Benjamin had the titles, and of course Los Guerreros began the lie, cheat, and steal gimmick then. But overall, still pretty good. And they just cut a promo just saying they want a bit of competition in the tag ranks, basically what I've elaborated there, so that's a B-71. And then he decides to taunt Edge, as Edge is preparing for his match tonight. So that was the idea of, I was still looking to go Cena and Benoit, and then have Edge and a partner take on Los Guerreros. So I'm just keeping both avenues open at this moment in time, before I confirm what I'm definitely going to do. So Edge could get a mystery tag partner. There's still 3 weeks to confirm for sure which way we want to head. Then there we go. Jamie Noble is shown talking to Stephanie and requests that he wants in that 6-man match. Stephanie confirms if Jamie Noble can win, he'll be in that match. This is what happens when you book the show and then don't record it for a couple of days later. You forget what you booked. But yeah, basically, as I say, Noble will have a match to Ellie's way in, but yeah, spoiled that already. But C65 anyway. Again, giving Jamie Noble a little opportunity. So don't need to book that. Next up, we had a good matchup. We saw Brock Lesnar defeat the A-Train in 11:44 with an F5, C plus 68. Nobody with psychology, which is quite worrying because obviously A-Train turned out to be a trainer, or the head trainer for WWE. But Lesnar doing well, A-Train okay, but again, it's just building WrestleMania momentum. We then had Brock Lesnar attacking the Big Show, leaving him down and out. So he's destroyed A-Train, he's destroyed the Big Show, and that again A89. So could be doing something between Lesnar and those two at WrestleMania. That remains to be seen. Just a little formed alliance. You know, John Cena and Kurt Angle are probably at this moment in time as a rapper and an Olympic gold medalist, two completely different athletes. But then it's, Cena's like, yo, I got your back, man, whatever. Just to make sure, they can pull out the victory against their opponents, Undertaker and Edge, in the main event. And the main event was a match with superb wrestling. It also had great heat. And it saw the team of Undertaker and Edge defeat Kurt Angle and John Cena in 16:18 when Undertaker defeated Kurt Angle the last ride following botched interference. So John Cena's hurt Kurt Angle as they meant to take out Taker. But B81's decent. You can see there a couple of guys like Taker and Angle should have a superb matchup. Edge and Cena, they're so close to that main event. They just need a couple of storylines to boost them up there. But to advance, US storyline advances gaining heat. Taker improving technical, and a few negatives there. But overall, a B81, pretty solid show. Nothing spectacular, nothing horrible, but we increase our popularity again in 15 regions, which is always a positive, but again, it's just making sure that Mania is a global success. So if we check here, Smackdown was good. Positive reviews, that's good to see. Review with a Steel, Joey Ryan is rising. Nothing else. Drug tests are fine. Nobody's failed anything. Shelton's going to be a star, says John Cena. And the big boss man sells like crap. Cut him. And find someone else who knows how to work. It's a bit harsh to take up. He's had a Hell in a Cell match at one point. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with that. It's another positive show. I just want to check something. Developmental. So we don't have Rennie Dupree, or we do have Rennie Dupree. We don't have Sylvain Grenier, so that's cool. Rennie Dupree with the skill set he's got will probably come up soon. I've always been a guy who's never really cared too much about how their skills look, as long as they're peaked out in the game. In terms of, if they can't improve anymore, I'll still give them an opportunity. If they get over, great. I mean, look at Dana Brooke in Mother's Save, kept her in developmental for ages, peaked her stats, fight for her stats turned out really good, so she was good. But that's cool. We'll look to see if he's even in the database. Sylvain Grenier, if he's not, from what I can see, he's not under that name anyway. I don't know what his independent name would be or his real name, so that's something I can quickly Google and do off video. So we'll bring in him and hopefully we'll see La Resistance at one point. But that's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up. Any comments are deeply appreciated. Shares as well. As say, let me know about your saves. If you're booking TEW in 2003 like myself, or if you've opted for present day CVerse, any kind of save, let me know, guys. It's always good to get a bit of discussion. You can also tweet me at 21Maxwell as well. And yeah, as I say, check out the Grey Dog Software forums, of course, and the Fantasy Bookers subreddit for plenty more content from a great community we've got going. And yeah, there'll be a button to help you sub if you haven't subbed already, and the playlist for this series. And of course, go back and check the TNA stuff and WWE in 2020. It's a hell of an indie fest. But cheers for watching, guys. Take it easy, enjoy your evening. See you soon. Bye bye.